Biotechnology includes following main areas. Now we are going to see some main areas where we make use of the techniques of biotechnology. Use of various abilities of microbes like yogurt production from milk and alcohol from molasses. So we have studied in detail how microbes are useful in mass production of yogurt, and various other milk products are prepared making use of microbes, and alcohol from molasses that is the leftover after sugarcane juice has been extracted from sugarcane. Use of productivity of the cells, for example production of antibiotics and vaccines etc. with the help of specific cells. So this is making use of biotechnological techniques, and we are preparing antibiotics and vaccines. We will be studying in this lesson also about it, but earlier we have even seen that how microbes can be useful for production of antibiotics, that is various bacteria as well as funguses. Use of biomolecules like DNA and proteins in human welfare. So this is with respect to the recombinant DNA technology or genetic engineering, whereby we manipulate the genes and we use them for human welfare for the production of various substances. Development of plants, animals, and products of desired quality by gene manipulation. Production of human growth hormone with the help of genetically modified bacteria. So development of plants, animals have been possible. We have studied about hybridization. We hear about even hybrid fruits and vegetables like seedless apples and various citrus fruits and watermelons and grapes. All these now are available in seedless form. Even seedless dates are available. Similarly, various vegetables are also hybrid like cauliflower, potatoes, carrots, corn. All hybrid varieties are produced using biotechnology. Similarly, human growth hormone is produced with the help of genetically modified bacteria. The growth hormone is secreted by the cells of the pituitary gland, the master gland in the brain. And this hormone is very essential for the overall growth and metabolism of the body. So this hormone is now prepared making use of genetically modified bacteria. Use of genetic and non-genetic technique. Non-genetic biotechnology involves use of either cell or tissue. For example, tissue culture, production of hybrid seeds, etc. So tissue culture is an in vitro concept where we make use of artificial conditions are given, and we grow various plants in them, and we get better yield with that, and the space that is required is less. Production is on a large scale. So these are some of the areas where we make use of biotechnology. Benefits of biotechnology. It has become possible to increase per hectare yield irrespective of limitations of cropland area. So within a small plot of land, the farmers are able to give a better yield and production with the help of the techniques the biotechnology has given us. So with this, the production has increased. Expenses on disease control have minimized since development of resistant varieties. Earlier, the farmers had to spend a lot of money on insecticides and pesticides because the crops were not resistant to insects and pests. But now that they have become resistant to the attacks by various insects and pests, they have to spend less on disease control mechanisms. Due to development of fast fruit setting varieties, yield per annum has been increased. So here we have a new term, that is fruit setting. So fruit set is a process in which flowers become fruit and potential fruit size is determined. So the faster the fruits are formed, the greater will be the yield. So we want that the fruit setting, that is the flowers becoming into fruits, so this process takes place within a short period of time. So that will definitely have an effect on the production. So due to fast fruit setting varieties, we find that the yield per annum has increased. We know the process that it occurs after pollen is released from male flower parts, that is anthers, and the pollen lands on the receptive female flower parts, that is stigma, produces a tube, that is pollen tube, that grows to the ovules and fertilizes eggs contained in them. So this is the process that is taking place. We have studied this process. So fast fruit setting varieties are developed. Development of stress resistant varieties which can withstand variable temperature, water stress, changing fertility of soil, etc. has become possible. So with the help of biotechnology, we are capable of raising plants that are resistant to variable temperature, that is very hot, very cold temperatures, and water stress, that is if there is shortage of water, changing fertility of soil, and etc. This, so that has been made possible. So plants which are resistant to all the adversities are being cultivated. That is how the benefits of biotechnology are in the field of agriculture. So we will stop here, and tomorrow we shall continue. Thank you.